After that visit to the refugee shelter, I spoke with Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. I asked about that direct request from the Ukrainian President, Volodymyr Zelensky, about enforcing a no-fly zone.
Yes, he's been asking that for many days now. It is something that is heartbreaking to be able to have to say that we can do so many things to support, but that the risk of escalation, the risk of spreading, the risk of involving NATO in a direct conflict, if we send NATO planes over Ukraine to shoot down Russian planes, means that we can do an awful lot, and we're doing everything we can, but we can't do that.
Our job is to keep on ratcheting up the pressure on President Putin and also on everyone around him. Canada is throwing everything we have at this. We have imposed tougher economic sanctions on Russia than any major economy has faced in the history of sanctions.
Sanctions didn't stop that dumb bomb that hit that maternity hospital yesterday. And what is the red line?
Putin already crossed the red line. He has already invaded a sovereign country, broken the UN Charter, shown an absolute disregard for human life and for the rule of law, and that is why the world is responding with the best tools we could possibly have to save more lives and put an end to this.
Do you believe that Russia will use nuclear weapons?
I hope not. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
and in your conversations with other NATO leaders, are they also under that belief that they don't think he will use them?
Well, many of us didn't think that he would invade Ukraine either.
Are you concerned at all that on some level NATO is sacrificing Ukraine to save Europe?
I believe that Ukraine is fighting to save Europe. And the Ukrainians know it. I think that they are really the moral leaders of the world right now. And we all know they're fighting for themselves. They're fighting because they have to, but they're also fighting for us. They are fighting for democracy. This is a fight between democracy and tyranny.
Do you think you're dealing with a man who is sane?
Putin has painted himself into a corner right now where he is beginning to see he cannot win. The resolve of the Ukrainians is too strong. The resolve of the rest of the world, a condemnation of 141 countries at the UN of what he's done, means that he is in a very difficult, a very bad place. That he was of his own making, is his own responsibility, and we will continue to make sure that he stops.